But for you that are not seniors and give you something to work for, football skills are not the total thing that we're looking for in giving out this award. We, of course, are looking for somebody that's an outstanding athlete. We're also looking for a leader. Someone that can guide you guys in the right direction by actually being on the team and participating in your games. We want him to be a leader in school, but we also want him to be a leader in his community, his church. We want him to be a good student. We don't want to have just somebody that's getting by barely, but somebody that really wants to achieve and do a good job. And we want him to be a good citizen in our community. When they meet all of these criteria, then you really, truly have the outstanding football player. I don't know if you were aware of it or not. Just before the meeting, your coach wasn't, but you're a very distinguished team. Okay, how did you become a distinguished team? Well, we researched it. You are the first team in Tracy varsity football history to score 63 points. Team in Tracy football history to be involved in a game where there was 125 points scored. So these are records that I hope you're proud of. Okay, when you achieved these two records, you had won one game for the season. Many teams would have given up, quit, gone home. We're not a winner, so we don't want to be here attitude. But by winning your last 3 games and by setting this record, I've never seen a game where 125 points were scored. So you not only had heart for the season, but you had tremendous heart for that game. The last 3 minutes of that game, I still don't believe it. I think everything that could happen in football happened in those last 3 minutes. I think they had a very successful season. And the juniors and sophomores, if there's any sophomore here, pick the gauntlet up and run for next year and do a fantastic job. You'll have to do it, I think, without your recipient. So would Tyler Cox please come forward?
Coaching me these past 2 years, and it's been really cool being part of this program. Thank you.
The player with the highest GPA for the quarter. This actually took some time to figure out. We had a couple of different people that it could have went to until we did a little bit of research. Those of you players, I don't know if you know this, but out of the 37 players that we ended the season with, 31 of you had a 3.0 or better. So when we got to trying to figure this out, Coach Selma and I, you know, the obvious is you going for the 4.0, whoever has that. Well, then you have to take into account the fact that some of the classes count as more points because they're IB classes. Some of them, you know, that's a 5-point class, so 4 points. So a 4.0 sometimes can be best. Well, we had a couple 4.0s, but when we started looking at the classes, it became obvious that one had kind of gone above everybody else with the class load that they took. And that's how Bongiovanni became our Week's Award winner.